Last thing, Unit 11, integers. Integers. We don't call them that. We call them integers. Well, that sounds like a J to me. That's right. Integers. 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 Integers are all numbers, both what's that?
Positive.
Ooh, good. And negative, including zero. Zero. All positive and negative numbers. Have you discovered negative numbers in your past mathematical careers?
Yes.
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 In other words, in 5th grade, did y'all talk a little bit about negative numbers?
Yes.
Okay. We also talked about them with our temperature, right? We have to have negative numbers for temperature. Because sometimes the temperature goes below zero. Well, you don't just say, well, it's too cold to tell. No, they go, well, it's -5 today. You got to have negative numbers. And so they made a number line, and whatever numbers went to the right, they made the same kind of numbers go to the left, and they called them negative. So, positives denoted with a plus sign, alrighty, positive denoted with a plus sign, all numbers to the right of zero on a number line. All the numbers to the right of zero on the number line. Some of you have already noticed I put up my integer chart up here. There's the positive numbers. Now, certain English words make us assume positive. What are some of those words that make us assume positive?
I didn't understand the question.
There are certain English words, when I read them, make me think positive numbers.
More.
More.
Larger.
Larger.
Above.
Hang on, wait. See, I tried to put more and larger the same one, so I put more. More. Larger. Somebody said something?
Plus.
Plus.
Addition to.
And I'm on, okay, add, blah, blah, blah. What else? I want
Gain.
the good words. Ooh, what?
Gain.
Gain. Gain. The football team gained yardage. That implies what kind of yardage?
Good.
Positive.
Positive yardage. Towards the goal line so I can get 7 points, 6 points. And the NFL is going to have a lockout and we're not going to have NFL this year. Yay! Then we can watch real football, college. Yeah. All right, let's go on. Gain.
Above.
Greatest.
Above. Somebody say something behind there over here?
Greatest.
Greater? Okay. I'll take greater maybe sometimes. At the bank, what do?
Deposit.
Deposit.
Deposit. Doesn't that make you think a positive number? Your bank account got more money in it?
No.
Okay. Deposit.
You gave something.
Gave. Any more words can you think of? But you get the idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
Certain words make you think positive numbers. Okay? Negatives. Guess what? I'm sorry. We're not to the words yet. We got to define it first. What are negatives? I bet it's going to look like this, except we're going to change one word.
To the left.
To the left. The right is now going to be to the left. So y'all can go ahead and write that. It is denoted with a
Negative. Minus sign.
minus sign. Remind me, Brother Colton in just a minute to talk about those signs, positives and negatives, okay? All right. Denoted with a subtraction sign, all numbers to the left of 0, and I'm just going to stop it right there. We all know it's a number line. Right, partner? Right. Now, Brother Matt, what are English words that make us think minus or negative numbers? Withdraw from the bank. You're not putting money in. Money is being taken out of your account. Withdraw. Spend.
Lost.
Take.
Loss. Or lost.
Below.
Take.
Below. Take away.
Negative.
Well, negative is negative. That's good. I like that. Who said that? I got to laugh at you. Good job. All right. What you got back there, Ron?
The decrease.
Decrease. I like that. Decrease. Somebody else back there on the back? All right, what you got? Why not? Less. Etc. Etc. You get the idea. There are English words that make us think negative numbers. Now, Colton, what are you supposed to remind me?
Symbols.
It's the symbols. Okay. As Colton was saying earlier, when we're dealing with positive numbers, you've been working with positive numbers since kindergarten. Maybe you didn't know they were positive numbers. Positive numbers are any numbers that don't have a negative on them. So you can write them with a plus sign, or you can write them without a plus sign, because we just automatically assume positive if it doesn't have a negative sign. But if you want a number to be negative, it has to have a minus sign on it. Is everybody with me? Because if you write this number down like this, what are we going to assume?
Positive.
Positive. And you go, no, I want that to be negative. Well, if you want it to be negative, you better put that bad boy on there. Is everybody with me? Colton?
Are you able to put symbols behind the number?
This right here is not negative 14. What it? That is 14 and a negative 3. Oh, now we're going to get deep, aren't we? Because some of y'all want to say, that's 14 minus 3. Don't you? Shake your head like this. Or 14 subtract 3. Here's where students fall off the bridge. This right here can be called minus. It could be called subtract. It could be called take away. It could be called negative. So I could read this all these different ways I'm about to say, and they're all correct. So you have to broaden your thinking, pre-AP. Broaden your thinking. 14 minus 3. 14 subtract 3. 14 less 3. 14 and a negative 3. That all means the same thing. I'm taking a positive 14 and I'm putting with it a negative 3. And we will learn this after the tax test. I will take you deeper into this concept, okay? I just don't want you to get hung up that, no, that's a subtraction sign. You're right, it is. But it's also a negative sign too. They mean the same thing. Just like I call him Parker, but I sometimes call him Call-Up. Right? Same person. I just called him two different things. It's still the same thing. I might call it minus. I might call it negative. It's still the same thing. And we'll go deeper into that later, okay? So just don't get hung up on what it's called. If I can call that minus, can I call this plus?
Yeah.
Can I also call it positive?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing, just two different names. We'll go there later, okay? Let's just eat the apple one bite at a time so we won't choke. All right? Now, opposites. Opposites. Opposites are numbers that are the same distance from zero. The same distance from zero. It's really an easy concept. You may have never thought of it as opposites. What is opposite of 5?
-5.
Well, how many spaces away from 0 is 5? 5. There is another spot on this number line that is 5 spaces from 0. And you said it. It's right here, isn't it? They're the same distance from 0. So, opposite of 5 is -5. Boy, that's a hard concept, isn't it? Man, that's hard. So, the opposite of -349,674 is what?
Positive.
Positive 349,674. One of them's way down there. Its opposite is
Way down there.
way down there. But they are exactly the same distance from 0. Right? What you got, Park?
What's the opposite of 0?
Oh, good question. My man just asked the question, well then what's the opposite of 0?
0.
Doesn't have an opposite. Alright, I like what my man Matt is saying. He said something about it being the median, meaning the middle. It is the starting point of the number line, which makes it in the middle. Very good. 0 has no opposite. 0 is not positive. 0 is not negative. 0 is neutral. He is the beginning. He is the origin. Origin means the beginning, right?
So it's not odd or even?
It's not odd or even. It's not positive or negative. 0 is just 0. Yes, sir?
All 0 is basically like a wall dividing that.
It's a wall dividing the two sides. Good job, man. Good job. So, that's the notes. Here's what it's going to look like. And you're going to be going, man, this is easy. Write the integer that represents the situation. The offense gained 15 yards on a pass play.
15.
Plus 15.
Positive 15. Now, what's the other way I could write it?
Just 15.
Plain old 15.
Shouldn't you circle the positive and negative keywords?
You want me to circle something?
Kinda like-
number sentences or number tax questions.
Like underline.
Underline, highlight.
Okay. It is important. Yes.
Kind of like right
Thank you
there.
very much. Didn't quite, you missed me there. Temperature is 10 degrees below 0.
-10.
It was amazing. First period said -0. And I'm going, oh, really? No, we're talking about the 10 degrees. And it is below 0. That implies negative, right? Negative. I lost 20 pounds.
-20.
Thank you very much. First period laughed when I said that. Minus 20. All right, Mr. Burke withdrew $100 from his checking account. So Mr. Burke has minus $100. He gave it to me, thus I have plus $100, positive $100. There we go. This next one, the submarine was cruising at 500 feet. It doesn't have one of these words that tell me something. So why not? Explain to me something.
Like the submarines are always under the water, they're not above.
There's something else in there that explains the story, right?
The word sub means below.
Submarine. Sub means below. It's the prefix. Sub usually means below. Como senso is correct. Bryce? That machine implies it's under the surface of the water, correct? I don't want to see a submarine at positive 500 feet. That means it's in the air. Submarines don't go in the air. It's underwater. So it implies negative 500, doesn't it? So sometimes the story itself will tell us to think positive or negative. How hard is that section? Easy. All right, next one. We're going to graph these on a number line. These are integers. Graph them on a number line. Well, first thing I got to have is a number line. So you just slap down a quick old number line. I'm going to put, I need to quit putting 0 on top. 0 right there. Okay. Now divide it out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right in, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, -10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the longest part of this kind of problem, is writing out the number line. Now, when we graph things, we put a dot, a point. So, -6. Find -6. Put a dot on the line at -6. One year, I said, put a dot on top of the line. And guess what they did?
Put it above.
They put it above it. And I had people handing in papers with dots above things. Oh, no. So I guess I said it wrong. I want it on the line, not on top of the line. But I thought on top of the line meant on it. But I guess I was wrong. So put it on there. Where's 10? Right over here. Next one.
+2.
+2. -1.
-5.
-5. Now someone said -5. Is that okay?
No, you're right. You're back.
-5. My fault.
Good job, Ron. And anybody else that wanted to prove me wrong, good job. I made a mistake again. Good job. Who said -5 back there? Colton? It's okay to say -5.
8.
8. How hard was that? Well, I guess it's pretty hard because I missed one, didn't I? I got an X on my paper. No 100 for me. 98 right now. Man. Poo-poo mistake because I went too fast. Pretty easy. All right, Matt, what you got while we go to this next one over here?
It doesn't say plus or minus. Is it always going to be positive?
Yes. If it has neither, we assume positive. All right. But if it's going to be negative, it will have that bar on it, but yeah. Just put it on top of it. You push it down further. All right. Read that to me, Kelto, old girlfriend.
Make a line plot of the data.
Make a line plot. Ooh, that takes us back where? Long time ago. What did we do a long time ago? Graphs. What other graphs did we learn? Bar graphs, circle graphs, stem and leaf, line plots, line graphs, pictographs. We've got to remember what a line plot was. Do you remember? Parks.
Yeah, well,
Number line?
and then whichever number you're talking about, you put an X.
X is going above the line. That was our line plot. Now we're doing line plots not with just positive numbers, we're doing line plots with negatives. So, I'm going to draw my number line first. Now, before I just slap my 0 right in the middle, what should I look at?
The highest.
My data, and pick which is high. What's my highest number positive-wise? I got +1s. I got a +2. So really the biggest positive number I need is 2. Do I need bigger negative numbers? Oh yeah, I see a 12. So I'm going to start my line plot 0 right there, put 1, 2. Because that's really all I need positive y, but I need up to 12 on my negative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7, negative 8, negative 9, negative 10, negative 11, negative 12. All right. Now we're ready to start marking X's. Someone start first column for me.
0.
0.
All right, 0.
1.
Negative 5.
Whoa. We're doing, wait, we're going to column.
Oh, negative 5.
Negative
All
5.
right, negative 5.
Plus 1.
1.
Plus 1.
Plus
1.
Plus 1.
Negative 4.
Negative 4.
Plus 1.
Plus 1.
Negative 4.
Negative 4.
1.
Another plus 1.
Negative 3.
A negative 3.
0.
0.
0.
0.
Negative 2.
Oop, negative 2.
Negative 1.
Negative 1.
Negative 1.
Negative 1.
Plus 1.
Plus 1.
Negative 12.
Whoop. That must have been Tiger Woods.
Negative 2.
Negative 2.
Negative 1.
Negative 1.
Negative 4.
Negative 4.
Negative 4.
Another negative 4.
Negative 5.
Ooh, negative 5. Oh!
Poo-poo.
Minus 2.
9, 6. Negative 4.
I meant negative 4 again? Okay, I should have left it.
Negative 1.
Negative 1.
2.
Positive 2.
Negative 12.
Negative 12. Phil Mickelson. And we've made a line plot. Kill it, girl.